guys, thank you again for tuning in to The Colorful Vegan, and thank you so much for the incredible love that I received on my 2015 Vegan Ride or Dies Part 1. Back by popular demand, I am bringing you Part 2 of my 2015 Vegan Ride or Dies Best Damn Food Edition. I'm going to start by letting everyone know that me and my family, we all use a lot of garlic. I think most vegans are no stranger to garlic. When going vegan, you really have to get creative when it comes to seasoning and whatnot. I feel personally, we absolutely love this. A lot of this is going to be from Costco just because it's close to us, it's convenient, we buy in bulk, that way we don't have to go back multiple times. We get these 3 bad boys from Costco. It's just organic kidney beans, black beans, and garbanzo beans. Logan loves these. I love them. They're convenient to throw into like a dish with multiple vegetables, frozen vegetables, which we'll talk about in a minute. It's just a really easy way to get back to basics, just to train your palate that, you know, things don't have to have a ton of sodium or meat products and whatnot. Or if you are an athlete and you're worrying about protein, there's 6 to 8 grams of protein per half cup, which these have 3.5, so you do the math. When it comes to having a toddler, Logan loves garbanzo beans with just like a little splash of Italian dressing. I think it gives it a little bit of added flavor. She absolutely loves it. I know some people, you know, would die giving their kid Italian dressing. I don't. She absolutely loves it. I love it. I think it makes everything taste great. She also loves green beans. I just don't have a can of organic green beans from Costco. But like I said, they're super cheap. I'm not exactly sure on the price. And like I said, people, get back to basics. A lot of you have commented saying that you are a teen and you're living at home with meat eaters and like what to do, where to start, what's cheap. Guys, organic bagged vegetables, like it doesn't get any more simple than this with just some beans or some brown rice. It does not matter. This is where it's at. I live in Missouri. It's super hard to find really nice, fresh, in-season organic vegetables. So we just go ahead and just spend the money and just buy frozen organic vegetables. It's super easy. Let everything steam together with a little bit of minced garlic, add some beans to it, add maybe some onion, add it all to rice or a noodle or some potatoes, and that's a meal, you guys. Like, that's a lot of what we eat, and it's super delicious. Also, I don't think that it would be a proper 2015 vegan Ride or Dies if I did not talk about Clif Bars. We also get these from Costco. We also buy these in bulk. JP, every single morning, he takes 2 of these with 2 bananas, and that's his breakfast. I don't wake up with him super special early and make smoothies like I did in the summer. It's just not realistic. I want to stay in bed. I don't like waking up early. We eat these. I just realized I had it upside down. Logan loves these too. Logan will eat, you know, this one. She doesn't really care for the chocolate chip one, and neither do I. I'm partial to the peanut butter, or I'm partial to the crunchy peanut butter, that I will say. I know a lot of vegetarians or meat eaters talk about how they can't live without cheese and dairy and how, you know, they love mac and cheese and they love butter. Well, I do too. And when I was a meat eater or vegetarian and transitioning, I could not imagine life without cheese or butter. Making the transition, I started with Earth Balance. This is a vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO butter alternative. I absolutely love it. We will get Ezekiel bread, a cinnamon raisin or whatnot, put this on it. You guys, I literally can't tell. Some people have said that they can tell. I just don't know if it's because I have not had butter in a really long time, but I absolutely love this, and I really utilized this a lot when I was transitioning. I highly, highly, highly recommend this. And it still has that like greasy butter consistency that people are always looking for. I actually babysat my cousin, and she asked for more greasy stuff, which was fake butter. This is a huge part of making really good mac and cheese. Add a tablespoon of this, and you have to have coconut cream. This is like the secret ingredient to having delicious, out of control mac and cheese. This is unsweetened organic coconut cream. It's 5.4 fluid ounces. This is $1.99 at most places, so it's kind of expensive. But you mix a can of this with your favorite noodle and as much Daiya mozzarella cheese as you want, and add garlic, turmeric, salt, and pepper to taste, and there's your mac and cheese. You just have to make sure that the Daiya cheese melts. This has to melt. This is absolutely not good when it's not melted. I have not yet found like a really delicious everyday cheese that's not like Kate Hill cheese. That's super expensive. If you guys know of any, please let me know. I really seriously have tried everything, but this melted with some coconut cream, your favorite noodle, that's mac and cheese. That's what we do. We don't melt. I know a lot of people have done like the carrots and potatoes making the cheese dip. I don't. I made this for Thanksgiving for my whole family. I made homemade breadcrumbs and put it all over it, added some broccoli, so it was like a macaroni, broccoli, cheddar side dish, and it was so good. I didn't tell anyone that I was the one that made it, but everyone was asking about it. Everyone loved it. So Logan loves this. This is extremely toddler approved, but I personally don't think that vegan mac and cheese is done right unless it has coconut cream. So this is a huge part of my 2015 vegan ride or dies. And actually, one of the women who got me to go vegan is the one who recommended this. I didn't read it on Pinterest. I didn't read it on anything. So I think this is one of those secret vegan vault secrets. During my transition, I absolutely love honey. I could not get off honey. We always drink tea at night, me and JP, that's how we go to bed. So finding a really good plant-based honey was really hard for me until I stumbled across this bad boy. This is beef-free honey and it's made from apples. It's just a really good plant-based substitute made from organic apples. It's delicious, it's awesome, it still has that consistency. I also swear by tea. I absolutely love tea. I always am talking about having tea. I don't use tea for meal replacing. Like a lot of people would drink a cup of coffee to wake up or, you know, use them as a stimulant. This is stimulant free, and this is what JP and I drink for bedtime. It's the Yogi Bedtime. It's soothing and spicy sweet. We get this at Whole Foods. I'm pretty sure you can get this anywhere. Boil some water, put this in it, put a little bit of honey in it, and that is like my come down at nighttime from having a toddler. Like I can just relax. I have my tea. It's absolutely perfect. It's boyfriend approved as well. Going back to Costco again, I feel like everything we get is from there. This bag of organic long grain brown rice has lasted us forever. So if you want to get more bang for your buck, I absolutely highly recommend this. This is not instant rice, so it does take, you know, about 45 minutes to an hour to make, but it's absolutely delicious. Like I said, this with some frozen vegetables, maybe add some potatoes, add some sriracha or something. This is absolutely amazing. So I highly recommend this. I talked to everyone in my very first video about transitioning that I was making lots of smoothies all the time. I was making extremely high in calorie, nutrient dense smoothies, and we were drinking those all the time. Well, in the summer, that sounds really yummy and it sounds delicious. Unfortunately, it's winter and, well, now it's spring, but it's basically like it's winter still here in Missouri, and I don't crave smoothies as much, and neither does Logan and neither does JP. If I make them, Logan will still eat them, but I always make sure that it has flax, ground flax, hemp hearts, and organic chia seeds, which again, I get from Costco. Hemp, chia, and flax are all high in fiber. Hemp improves digestion, metabolism, and balances your hormones, full of omega-3 and omega-6s. Chia has massive amounts of nutrients, it's super high in antioxidants, and it's also high in fiber. We all know flax, it contains B vitamins, it's high in magnesium, it can help with your skin and hair, and it's really super great for digestive ailments. Talking to another mom who's transitioning, I don't recommend flax as much if your baby has not had flax yet. I noticed that when I first started giving it to Logan, she would kind of have like detrimental blowouts, which is kind of gross for some of you who aren't parents, but for moms, you know, we're like, oh my god, what am I giving my child that's making her have blowouts? Getting down to it that it was flax, so I try to be a little vigilant when giving it to her. I try to just be a little bit cautious when I'm putting as much flax in hers as JP and I's smoothies. Also, because I have a toddler, a great thing that I have found that's vegan is Jack Daniels. This is vegan. Yeah, according to barmivore.com, this is vegan. You know, we're healthy and we're fit and we care about our bodies. I don't partake in like, you know, a lifestyle. It's like absolutely no drinking, you know, we gotta cut all of that out. You know, I get stressed out like everyone else. You know, JP and I really love having like a little nightcap with some whiskey. There's nothing wrong with it. I know moderation can be a meat eating term, but I think that drinking every once in a while is like not gonna kill you. Jack Daniels as a company sent out a statement saying that there are no additives to our whiskey and no animal products are used in the making or maturation of any of our products. If you'd like a closer look at how we craft our whiskey, we hope you'll visit our website and take a virtual tour of our distillery. This applies to all of our whiskeys and whiskey liqueurs with the exception of Jack Honey, which contains honey. I know that Jack Daniels is a supporter in the bull riding industry. I do not support the, you know, rodeo industry, but I do love whiskey. I consider myself a whiskey witch, and that's the whiskey of choice. These are my own personal opinions, and if you don't like whiskey and you don't like Jack Daniels, you do not have to drink it. I am not telling you you have to drink whiskey to be awesome. These are just my things that I absolutely cannot live without. Last but not least, Whole Foods baked vegan chocolate chip cookies. It's a 30-minute drive for us, so when I go there, I know the baker is always annoyed, like that vegan lady's back, because I usually buy like 10 at a time. These are out of control. I know everyone is talking about the Ben & Jerry's non-dairy ice cream and how it's huge for the vegan movement. You guys, these destroy Ben & Jerry's ice cream. These are on a whole other level. I have non-vegan friends that go to Whole Foods and they eat this cookie over the non-vegan, you know, just regular chocolate chip cookie. They're so good. I don't know what sorcery is put into these. I cannot find the recipe anywhere. If you know of the recipe or you can find it, absolutely link it below, and I'll have my best friend who loves to bake make it, because I can't bake. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna act like I can bake, because I cannot. But these are amazing. I was going to specifically do a video just on these cookies, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to talk during it. I would just be eating the cookie. Do you want to come here? Are you mad because I'm not letting you film with me? You've been literally hitting the lights for 10 minutes. You're not mad? Oh, is he not the cutest thing in the world? He keeps hitting my lights and he thinks it's so cute. Yes, I have 2 boxers, you guys. I don't know if you remembered. That also came to a little bit of my stress in the summer, and what kind of delayed a lot of my filming is we had adopted my other boxer just killed one of my lights. Boxer who was 13. We had to put her down after a couple months just due to Cushing's disease, which boxers are kind of prone to having. But yeah, no, this is Samson. I also have a white female who's down here and like super nosy and trying to get in, see what's going on. But Samson's he's our boy. And this is Salem. She's a lot heavier than Samson, although she may not look like it with her little peanut head. I guess he could be considered one of my vegan 2015 ride or dies, him and Salem. I could not live without them. I mean, aside from my boyfriend and my daughter, I could not live without boxers. I don't know what I'd do without them. They're like potato chips. You can't just have one. So that sums up my 2015 vegan ride or dies best damn food edition part 2. I thank you guys again for being so patient when it comes to me filming. You guys are wanting lots of content. I think I should also let you guys know that I don't have my own camera and lighting system. My neighbor is a photographer and she happens to just let me use it whenever I film. It gets extremely taxing. I did vlog Logan's birthday party, but I don't have enough content on my phone to really make a YouTube video, like speeding it up and making it all cute and vloggy like. It would be like 5 seconds long, so that's one of the reasons why I didn't put it up. Sorry if I sound a little like out of breath and whatnot. I'm a little bit congested, which is super odd because we don't get sick. I just think allergies are like kicking our freaking butt this year. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. You guys are hardcore subscribing lately. I don't know what's been going on or whose channel I'm popping up on, but I'm absolutely loving it and I can't wait to film another video for you guys. Thank you again for tuning into The Colorful Vegan.